Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. This is my stepsister Kendra and she's going to be my model today. She's naturally a blonde and that's why her eyebrows are really light, so I'm filling them out with Illamasqua's Brow Cake and Thunder. I am reconstructing her brow shape, so this is not what her natural brows do look like. So I'm just filling them in and then I'm going to carve them out with concealer. You can also see her natural brow hairs peek through the concealer, but just don't pay attention to that. I want to pluck them away. So the brows did take me the longest just because I wanted to make them as even as possible because I was totally redrawing them. I also just rounded off the inside corner just a little bit because it looked too square. Here I'm taking MAC Soft Brown Eyeshadow and I'm just applying that with my Morph brush into her crease as my blending color. Next I'm taking my MAC 286 Duo Fiber Blending Brush and I'm going to apply Saddle into her crease as a definition color. Now I'm going to take my 217 and I'm just going to apply MAC's eyeshadow in Trax on her inner and outer corners. Next I'm just going to flip over the brush and take MAC's All That Glitters eyeshadow and place that in the center of her eyelid. Going back in with my 286, I'm going to take MAC's eyeshadow in Shadowy Lady and I'm going to make small circular motions, also going back and forth in her outer crease and more inside of her eye to create some more definition. You'll probably see me do this a lot throughout the video, but I'm also going to be going back in with Trax and All That Glitters just to make the colors pop. Next I'm going to be taking MAC's Brule eyeshadow with this flat, fluffy brush under her brow bone. And that's also going to help her crease colors blend in with her brow bone highlight. So now I'm just prepping her face with a moisturizer, and this is by Embroylisse. It's one of my favorite moisturizers. The foundation I decided to use is by Makeup Forever. It's the Makeup Forever HD Foundation, and the shade that I used on Kendra is 117. And I'm just applying that with a synthetic buffing brush by Sigma. So using my Derma Color Concealer, I'm just going to use them for concealing and as a highlight and a contour because I really wanted to do a cream contour today. So I mixed both the two lighter shades together. I'm applying that under her eyes, center of her forehead, down her nose, a little bit above her jawline, her cupid's bow, and her chin. And then I'm going to apply the deeper shades where I would like to contour. Going in with the Real Technique brush, I'm just going to apply the darker colors I'm going to use. And I'm going to apply that to her cheekbones, her temples, her forehead, along with the sides of her nose. And then later on you'll see me apply it along her jawline. And I'm just taking my buffing brush from Sigma and I'm just blending all the colors together. And this is what you get. I love the finish that this concealer gives. It looks so flawless. So now I'm just going to add a little bit more of the lighter concealer because I really want her face to be even more highlighted. So I'm putting more, blending it out with the same brush. From here, I'm just going to take the contour color and just run that along her jawline and blend it out again. To really make her highlight pop even more, I'm just adding a little bit of MAC's Prep+Prime highlighter in Light Boost. And I'm just going to apply that in all areas that I highlighted and just lightly blend that out. Give her skin more of a glow as well. So I'm just taking this large fluffy brush and I'm setting the makeup with a little bit of Ben Nye's Banana powder mixed in with a powder translucent powder. I'm just lightly dusting it over the skin because I don't want it to look very cakey. I still want some of the glow to come through, but I'm just setting in the areas where she needs it. Here I'm taking my Illamasqua highlighter brush and I'm using it to contour her cheekbones even further using MAC sculpting powder in Sculpt. Next, I'm highlighting her cheekbone with MAC's highlighting powder in Accentuate. I'm just applying this to the top of her cheekbones, a little bit of the center of her nose and her chin. I later on added MAC's Magically Cool powder in Truth and Light, but I didn't film it, and I just wanted it to be a lot more highlighted. So I really wanted strong cheeks. Next, I'm applying Illamasqua's blusher in Naked Rose for a really natural touch to the skin. And then I'm just going back in to blend a little bit of the colors back together. This is Illamasqua's eyeliner in Sophie. I'm just applying this to her lash line, then I'm just going to smudge it out. Next, I'm just going to take my MAC 219 pencil brush and I'm just going to apply Trax to her bottom lash line. This is MAC's lip pencil in Subculture. I then topped it off with MAC's discontinued lipstick in Way to Love. So I just asked her to curl her lashes for me before we apply mascara. I did want to apply falsies on her because this would look fabulous with them, but she was going to dance after, so she was just going to take it all off anyway. But that's the finished look, everyone. Here's the before, and here's the after. Thank you for watching. I'll see you guys soon. Bye!